You slide out of your mother and drop to the ground, a wet, blind bundle of life in a hidden thicket on the vast African savanna. A few minutes later, your two brothers are born, tumbling beside you in the dark warmth of the den. For weeks, this is your entire universe. You are utterly helpless, a pile of helpless, spotted fur that can only squirm and mewl for milk. Your life is a simple loop of sleeping and feeding, secure in the quiet dark. Skip forward 8 weeks. Your eyes, once sealed shut, are now a piercing blue. Your unsteady legs have learned to hold your weight. The day comes when your mother decides you are ready. She nudges you and your brothers out of the den and into the blinding sun. For the first time, you meet the pride. It's a chaotic swirl of bodies and scents. Aunts, cousins, and older siblings sniff at you with mild curiosity. And then you see him, your father. He is a titan, a monolith of muscle with a mane like a dark storm cloud. He barely glances at you, his presence an overwhelming force of nature that commands respect without effort. This is the pride. This is safety. For one brief, shining moment, you feel like you belong to something immense and powerful. Then the world shatters. The peaceful afternoon is ripped apart by a sound you've never heard before. Not the territorial roar of your father, but a deep, guttural challenge from the tall grass. Two males, larger than your father, burst into the clearing. They are nomads in their prime, their bodies sleek and unscarred, rippling with lethal intent. They don't roar to warn, they roar to kill. Your father and his partner, the other male of the pride, turn to face them. The savannah explodes into a storm of dust and violence. The sound is a nightmare of snarling, the sickening thud of bodies colliding, the wet tear of flesh. You watch, frozen in terror, as your father's partner goes down, a fountain of red erupting from his throat. Your father fights on, a lone king defending his collapsing empire, but he is outnumbered and exhausted. The invaders have won. Their first act as kings is to erase the memory of the old one. They turn their gaze from your father's body, their yellow eyes scanning the pride, and they find you. Infanticide. It isn't personal, it's brutal biology. Your mother roars in defiance, a desperate plea, but she can't fight them both. One of the males lunges, and your brother is gone in a flash of teeth, a brief, high-pitched squeal swallowed by the vast silence of the plains. Your mother wastes no more time. She grabs you by the scruff of your neck, your remaining brother scrambling behind her, and she runs into the wilderness. You tumble along, bouncing against the ground as she flees into the wilderness, leaving the only home you've ever known behind. You are now exiles, ghosts on the wind. Skip forward, and you're 2 years old. Life on the run has been a masterclass in misery. You're a gangly adolescent, all legs and ribs. Your mane is just a pathetic fringe. Your mother has been a hero, a phantom hunter providing for you against impossible odds. But a lone lioness cannot hunt for 3 growing males forever. You are no longer cubs. You are subadults, a magnet for trouble, a threat to any territorial male whose land you cross. One morning, you wake to the familiar scent of your mother, but she is not there. You call for her, a low, questioning sound. There is no answer. The scent trail is cold. She has left you. She had to. Her final act of love was to set you free before her own survival became impossible. You and your brother are utterly on your own. You are nomads, shadows who haunt the edges of other lions' territories, always moving, always hungry. For months, you survive on rotten scraps, chasing vultures off decade-old carcasses and making desperate, clumsy attempts at hunting warthogs. The gnawing ache in your belly becomes the rhythm of your life. You're 4 years old now. The wilderness has forged you. The hunger is still there, but now it has sharpened you into a weapon. Your mane is growing in, patchy and dark, and your shoulders are broadened. You are no longer a starving teenager. You are a killer in training. You and your brother have become a coalition, an unbreakable bond forged in desperation. Your minds work as one. Together, you are a threat. You stalk a lone wildebeest, a straggler that has wandered from the safety of the herd. The hunt is still clumsy, but it is coordinated. Your brother charges, a distraction. The wildebeest bolts right into the trap you've set. You explode from the grass, a blur of tawny muscle, and leap onto its back. Its horns graze your side, opening a long, shallow gash, but you hold on, your claws digging deep. Your brother arrives, and together, your combined weight and ferocity finally drag the massive animal down. You eat until you can't move, gorging yourselves under the hot sun. The taste of fresh, warm meat is the taste of hope. For the first time since you fled your home, you feel a flicker of what you were born to be: power. Skip forward, and you're 5 years old. You are in your absolute prime. Your mane is full and glorious, a dark banner of your health and strength. Your body is a masterpiece of muscle and scars, each one a story of survival. You and your brother have been tracking a pride for weeks, moving like wraiths on the wind. The resident male is old. His roar is a hollow cough. His scent is thin, the mark of a king in decline. Today is the day. You step into the clearing and you roar, a deep, earth-shaking sound that announces your arrival. The old king emerges. He is a warrior, battered and torn, but he will not give up his kingdom without a fight. The clash is primal, a dance of death under the African sky. Claws meant to tear through buffalo hide rake across your face. Teeth search for a killing hold on your throat. He's experienced, but you are younger, stronger, and there are two of you. Your brother flanks him, a brilliant tactical move, sinking his teeth deep into the old lion's back leg. He stumbles, and in that single moment of weakness, you lunge for his throat. It's over. The pride is yours. The lionesses watch, their expressions unreadable, ready to accept their new kings. You have reached the pinnacle. But the crown is heavy, and it is paid for in blood. Your first act as king is the one that sealed your own fate as a cub. You find the offspring of the male you just opposed. You kill them all. The brutal law of the savannah demands it. Their death brings the lionesses back into estrus, ready to bear your sons. Your reign is not one of rest. It is a constant, violent patrol. You spend your days marching the borders of your territory, spraying scent on bushes, clawing trees. Your roars are a constant warning to any who would challenge you. You fight massive clans of hyenas over kills your lionesses have made, a chaotic frenzy of teeth and sound. You take on Cape buffalo that could shatter your ribs with a single kick. You eat first, you mate, and you watch your own cubs being born. Tiny echoes of the brother you lost so long ago. But you never, ever rest. Every shadow could hold a rival. Every scent on the wind could be a threat. You're 9 years old now. Your reign has been long, a lifetime in lion years, but the throne is a curse that corrodes you from the inside out. A kick from a zebra shattered 2 of your canine teeth, making the killing bite more difficult. A gash from your predecessor's last stand never fully healed, leaving you with a permanent nagging limp. You are slower. Your roar has lost its booming authority. One evening, 2 young males, a coalition radiating the brutal confidence of their prime, walk into your territory. They look just like you and your brother once did. Your brother, now old and scarred himself, stands with you. You fight, a desperate, valiant last stand, but the fire is gone, replaced by the dull ache of old wounds. You are overpowered. They tear open your shoulder and you feel a bone in your leg snap. They don't kill you. They don't have to. They just drive you out, broken and defeated, into the wilderness you once conquered. You are a nomad once again, but this time you are old. You are crippled. You cannot hunt. The gnawing hunger returns, but now there is no strength to overcome it. The hyenas, who once scattered at your approach, now follow you. They stay just out of reach, their laughing calls a constant, mocking chorus to your slow, painful demise. You finally collapse near a dried-up riverbed, your body too weak to move, your magnificent mane now matted with dirt and blood. The sun beats down. The last thing you see is the circle of scavengers, patient for generations, finally closing in. After a life of brutal combat to be king, your end comes not in a glorious battle, but as a forgotten meal, alone in the dust.